Okay, V cuts in the front. V!
Michigan score!
Time snuck away from the Reapers. Catch the dazzle! Off the post!
Attack has Doug dancing behind him. Doug's head whipping back and forth and doesn't.
Looking for a shot here. Wheels fires and scores!
Oh! My
Series
goodness!
over. Good night, Anaheim.
Finding that spot, he's gonna be rewarded with another chance. Off the stick, how did Katie save that?
Saw with another pass across Titan with a shot on the net, he scores!
Short of the smudge. Now it's a breakaway pass. Buzz flip it. Look out, he's got an open net. Oh no! Buzz flip it. Puts him out now. Nice little play by Spaceballs. Nice. Here comes Spaceballs. He walks in with Savo. Pass over to Savo. Score!
Awkward play. Big hit by Log. Holy!
Shot one wide. Deflected by Echo. Glenn jumping on the goal. Now Paco in front. He scores! Welcome back, everybody, to PHL 2. My name is Log. I'm joined by the one and only Randall Cobb tonight in the booth. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing great, man. We have a great matchup here going tonight with I forget the abbreviation, but for Savo's team. And,
Savo's team.
Yeah,
That's what everyone knows them by. It's the Channel Cats and the Hawaiian High Rollers.
and okay, it's and Savo's team. Yeah.
Facts.
No, but it's shaping up to be a good game. We got really good goalie matchup here. Obviously, probably some of the best goalies in the league. And it's going to be some great action tonight for sure.
Yeah, it's going to be a great game tonight. High Rollers starting at home here. They are wearing red out there in the ice. They'll be blue. A contradiction there. Blue on the mini-map. And the Channel Cats in their brown uniforms. They'll be red on the mini-map tonight. Any predictions for you, Randy?
Yeah, I think it's going to actually go into a 3-game series, and I think it's going to come down to probably 1 or 2 goals. More than likely just a 1-goal difference. And if I had to put money on a parlay, I'd probably do we'll probably do the High Rollers first game and last game, and Marc-Andre Pinky scoring the game winner in game 3. That's my parlay.
Yeah, that's a fire take. If we're doing parlays, man, I'm going Savo hat trick, but it looks like he's not here, so
Yeah, for sure.
yeah. I don't think we're gonna see that tonight, though, as the team's getting ready to get started here. And just one thing for you guys to know as well: in between each game, we'll be switching rinks, so we'll take a short break after each game here. It's a 3-game series, so first 2 wins.
Yeah, first game here, we're gonna take it to the high rollers, correct, and then we'll go to the
Wherever
Catfish.
Schuylkill is, yeah.
Yeah,
Sounds
wherever
Canadian.
Schuylkill is.
Sounds Canadian.
Yeah. Yeah. No, but we have very interesting matchups here as well on the forwards, going with Jack with 2Ks, obviously a very strong guy, and then former Radiohead lover, right? Is it
Yeah.
or Elliot? Sorry.
Yeah.
Elliot, and then they obviously have Canoodle on the wing, and then we have Blab bringing up the support for Jack. So, I mean, it's going to be an interesting one. I'm really looking for the centers to do most of the scoring here tonight, and everyone else to really back them up.
Yeah, absolutely. And talking about Blad and Jack, they have a really great connection. They are 2 very similar players. And what else can I say? They just connect really well together, and they've done a great job. Of course, the Channel Cats are a team that have also made a lot of trades. One of them involving acquiring Guap on their team, and Guap is a great player. Got to play with him in D3, and he lights the lamp here in D2, so super exciting for the Channel Cats to have him. He's on the bench for now, but he's a very reliable sub that can come on and play for them.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to have him in here for a sub. He's going to sit in the spectator booth with us and watch the game, probably get the call up at some point. But they don't seem to have 5 players in right now. I don't know exactly what's going on. We'll see what the lineup is when they're ready to go.
Yeah, looks like a couple players left the ice here. Rogue, the goalie we haven't mentioned yet, plays in all 3 divisions, has been eliminated in 2 out of 3 of those. This is his last team he's on in D2, so we'll see if he can go on a run here and get something going. Who else here? Marc-Andre
Wait for
Pinky
his
went to the
playoff
bench,
mark.
but he's back. Looks like we got all
Yeah,
5 now.
Marc-Andre Pinky, really, not a fun guy to play with at all. I really don't like. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, he's my GM, and it's been great this season playing with him. He's a great coach, great leader. He. I'm so glad that I picked him as my GM because he's just one of those guys that's so agreeable and like he's not gonna argue with anybody. He's gonna tell you what he thinks and stick to his guns, and he's not gonna bring anything up that he doesn't believe. You know,
Yeah,
great
absolutely.
guy. All right, we're going to the puck drop. Let's get game 1 going here. It's gonna start off in. Sorry, what color? Blue
The
is
high rollers will be on blue.
high rollers are
Yes,
blue.
sir.
That's right. High rollers. Okay. All right, we're gonna take it here in the catfish zone. Nova coming around the corner. He's gonna try and pass up. Pinky's going to intercept that. No one really there. He's gonna pass it up to Radiohead. Just getting a 50 off. Notlad gonna take it. Pass it up to Jack, and other Jack's gonna take it. Jack with 1K. He's making some moves.
Ooh.
Shot. Rogue, his first tester of the game.
Yeah, great save by Rogue. And a little side story here. We got Jack 2K versus Jack 1K. You can call it the Jack off. We won't talk too much about that. As the fight continues.
Yeah, no, it's definitely the jack up.
Oh!
Oh, another big shot from Radiohead. Rogue's already getting put to the test here. Radiohead still got control. He's gonna try and find Jack, I think, here. No, he's gonna take it himself over the slot. Takes a shot a little bit wide. Canoodle scoops it up, tries to put it over the center. Canoodle loses control. Jack's gonna try and reset for his team and find a pass here. He gives it up to Canoodle. Canoodle's gonna make a little move here, try and pass over the center, rejected by Notlad. Blez gonna take it. He's gonna try and send up here. He does. There's nobody up there on the same boards though. Pinky gonna hold it down on defense. Oh, he's gonna give it back to Blez. It's a 2-on-1 here. Possible scoring opportunity. Radiohead gonna come to collect after the 50. Passes it back or passes it up to Canoodle. Canoodle gonna pass around. Radiohead waiting on the far side. Gonna try and pass over the center or take it himself. He gets 50. Jack's finding Nova Star across the ice, pushing up the ice here. 1-on-1, he passes back to Notlad. Notlad gonna take it over. Gonna get 50 by Jack. Radiohead passing to Canoodle here. Canoodle's got an opportunity on the right side. Well, he takes a shot. Rogue holding it down, but I don't think he got it on between the posts there. Marc-Andre Pinky gonna send back up to Canoodle. They're still in their zone. The high roller is really putting a lot of pressure on here. Jack's gonna try and take it out himself. He's going against Jack. It's the actual Jack off here. He's gonna take it around. Take it around Radiohead. He still got it. He does not want to give this puck up. He doesn't have many options here. He's still dancing. He takes it over the blue line.
He can really skate with it.
Oh, nice. Good.
That was a
Good
good read
try
by
on the
Pinks.
pass. Great.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
great
close to
deflection by
Radiohead.
Pink. Great try there. Jack gonna take it back at their own blue line. Canoodle up for the reception. He's gonna take his time, take a shot. It's wide. Rogue's holding it down. Radiohead trying to get it back. Instead, Jack's gonna find it in middle of the ice, pushing it into his offensive zone. Gets 50 by Pinky.
Nice.
Great check there.
Pinky's balling out today, having a great game.
Absolutely. He's playing his role perfectly. He's going to go around finding that perfect pass to Canoodle.
Oh!
Canoodle's going to try and center it. Gets blocked by Rogue. Good stop there by the goalie. Another stop by the goalie. Sorry. Blez going to try and go up here to Jack. Jack's alone, but it's a little bit slow. He's on Jack. Jack's on Jack. He passes it back. Pinky going to find Canoodle up here. Canoodle's got 1-on-1 with the goalie. Passes across, or maybe that was a shot. Close.
The pass
close.
got the stick of Rogue, and it's a bouncing puck. Radio couldn't control it.
Absolutely. We're looking good here for the Hawaiian High Rollers. They're really taking the offensive pressure right now, but The Catfish need to start taking their time and finding some easy passes here. Jack, he's going to take it out of his ice. Good little reset here. Finds Bled. There's the pass I was talking about. Can he find one more? He doesn't have much for options. Wins the 50. Gets 50'd again. Canoodle's going to find himself. Passes up. Nobody's home. Not Lad's going to collect it in their own zone.
Randy, but Sonic says you're on cloud 10 right now.
Cloud 10. Sorry, I am not that faded. I promise. I need to drink more beer. That's the problem. That's the problem. Canoodle's gonna try and find somebody up the ice. Nobody's there. Nova starts taking over his own blue line. Passes up to Bleh. Bleh's not gonna be able to control it. Pinky's taking it back behind his own net. Sends it up to Radiohead. Radiohead's not gonna be able to receive it. Pinky's taking it over. Takes a shot,
a
I guess, from
bounce.
the mid. Very close there. Looking for a rebound, and that'll end the first period.
When you're playing against a goalie like Rogue, sometimes you got to go for those cheeky angles and those long shots, the cheeky shots. And that's what the High Rollers have done so far. But overall, they have dominated the offense. The Channel Cats, not too bad, but just a little bit of a slow start for them. Not too much work for Geef Sneef on the other side.
Yeah, Geef Sneef having a bit of an easy period there. Nobody's really testing him, but on the other side of the ice, it seems like everybody's getting shots on net. And we go to the second period here. Radiohead's gonna start off with they take a shot on Rogue. It looks like their whole game plan is really just get shots on Rogue until he misses one.
That's
You
what you
know,
got to
that's all
do.
you can
That's,
really do.
that's what you hear across the league. Is one of the best, and that's what you got to do to beat him. Just shots, and eventually something's gonna go in.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's hard. I played against goalies that are very tough in the pugs, and Rogue and Geef Sneef are up there with the best of them. So it's going to be a tall order to score tonight. Just sneak one in, and let's see who makes the first laps. Jack's going to find Blah up the ice. No, he's going to miss it. Pinky's going to collect it. Send it up. Boards to Canoodle. Canoodle's in the middle. Gets a little help with the body from Radiohead. He's going to try and get it. Canoodle's going to try and get it. Oh, nobody. Radiohead tries to pass across the ice. Nobody there. Blez up the ice, about to receive. Pinky's holding it down.
It's
Jack's
something I don't like to say, but it's true. No matter how good of a goalie you are, when they take shot after shot after shot, eventually one just goes in. There's only so much you can do as a goalie in puck. You have no glove, no blocker, just a stick, really. So that's the High Rollers game plan. I like to see it from them.
Yeah, for sure. And that's really, that should be the both team strategy because they are both high class goalies. And
Sneef
you're
as
not going
well,
to be able
yeah.
to just get one or two shots on Geef Sneef and hope that one goes in. He's not going to let 1 out of 2 in.
Yeah,
unless
absolutely.
it's a perfect shot. Anyways, we're back
Here we
to
go.
actually Jack
Ooh,
takes
what a
a
save.
shot against Rogue. Good shot there. Didn't get it quite off the ice like he wanted it to. Pinky's going to put it back in. Oh my God, almost a huge tip there from Radiohead. He goes behind the net. Another chance. They are putting the pressure on. Pinky's collecting in the zone. He's going to look for a teammate up the ice. He's finding Canoodle. Canoodle's going to take control of it in the corner. Pass it back to Radiohead. Nova Star has other ideas, but Pinks collects it. Shot. Huge shot from the midline. Misses high. Radiohead behind the net. It's taking control. Gonna pass it back out to Jake, or actually Jack. I mean Jake. What the hell? Pinky's gonna take control of his own zone. Try and pass it up to Jack. Sends it over. Can't get it to Radiohead Lover. Gonna send it down. Marc-Andre Pinky gonna take it back behind his net again. He has got to have the most touches tonight. He is touching the puck every time it comes down the ice. He is definitely holding it down for them.
Might be my first star right now. He hasn't had too much offense, but he's doing a great job on defense here. He's keeping it together for the High Rollers.
Yeah, just right there. Great example. Him versus Jack, and he's just taking it calmly. Jack with the opportunity. He's going to have to make a spin shot. Can't do it. Puts a weak one on Geef Sneef. He's not falling for that one. He sends it out. Canoodle getting a 50 on it. Marc-Andre Pinky going to take it against Jack. They're battling in the corner. Marc-Andre Pinky able to pop it out to Radiohead Lover. He's going to try and find Canoodle. Canoodle can't get a hold of it. Nova Star does. Jack's got in center ice. Going up to the other Jack. Jack's going to take control of his own zone. Pass up to Pinks. Pinks is a little bit awkward, but he can make a pass here. He does. Radiohead versus Novastar.
Oh, nice
Still
pass.
Radiohead, huge pass. Great
Oh,
block by Rogue. I think I
great
couldn't
block.
tell there. Yeah, excellent block. Novastar going to take it out of his own zone. Pass across to Jack. Jack's taking it up the ice. He's at the blue line, one-on-one, really. He takes a shot just wide. Geef Sneef there to cover the edges, I believe. He might have been able to squeak that in, but Geef was there. Those are the shots that we're talking about, though. We need to keep that up
Yeah.
on the red team.
Yeah, and speaking of, Geese Neef, we're talking about him earlier. It's great to see the confidence that the High Rollers have put in him all season. He is the guy, and especially when you're playing against a goalie. Look out here. Oh, man.
Oh,
It's a save
huge
there.
shot.
When you're playing
Nice.
against a goalie like Rogue, Geese Neef is the guy you want in your side of the ice there. Because this could very well be a 1-0 game if the High Rollers win, and Geefs is the guy to keep it going for them. 'Cause every goal counts in this type of matchup with great goalies.
Yeah, for sure. That I've been there when you have a goalie that you just know is subpar and you're going against somebody like Zebra, I don't know, Geef Sneep, any of these crazy goalies that you play against, and it's just like, man, we're gonna have to throw on 1,000 shots before they
Yeah.
throw on,
Two-
a couple.
Two really good goalies in this contest.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's the story. That's what I predicted today as we go into the intermission. I was thinking it's going to come down to one or two goals. Someone's going to have to squeak one in. It could be, it's really about the change up to me because a lot of guys do the same thing. They're
Yeah.
going to try and go back and forth and deke the goalie every single time. And some of them get used to that. And,
Yeah, absolutely.
you sometimes you got to rip that shot, give them a different look.
Yeah, I like that take a lot. And they both can't get a shutout, so one of them has to let a goal in. So just eventually it's just gonna go here, and that's what this series is gonna be all about.
Hey, don't jinx us, man. We could be here forever.
Yeah, we could. Well,
Oh,
look at
Radiohead with a
save.
great shot. Novastar giving it up in his own zone. Radiohead almost taking that one to the bank. Blaz gonna push it up the court here. He's gonna try and fight Pinky for it. Pinky's been too good. He sends it up. Nobody's up there. Canoodle could maybe get a 50 here on Novastar. Instead, he sends it back up to Bled. Bled taps over the middle, but Jack is nowhere to be found. Radiohead instead's picking it up, and he's got a wide open lane. Just Bled a beat. He sends it up to Canoodle.
Oh,
Good try there. Jack's gonna take it down the court. Pass back to Geef Sneef. Radiohead gonna pick it up at the midline. Instead, Notlad's gonna 50, send it back. Jack sending it up to Radiohead. He's slow here. Passes it over the middle. Canoodle can't reach it. Jack 2K is gonna take it behind his net here. Taking his time, just working Canoodle. He's gonna send it up. Pinks is gonna cut it off. Pinks has a guy on the left side. He tries to find him. Can't do it, but Radiohead picks up the rebound. Huge block there by Novastar after the shot by Radiohead. Blah. Gonna take it back in the corner. Taking his time here. Nothing from anybody. Notlad's gonna take it. Pass it up. Nobody's there. Pinky gonna just reset here. Pass around to Jack. Jack, a little bit wonky there. Just passes it up. Nobody there. They're okay with just icing the puck. Novastar gonna try and get around Canoodle instead. Canoodle passes back to Radiohead. Canoodle taking his time in the corner again. Passes it over the middle. Not quite. Jack, a fight behind the net here. Nothing really. Jack 2K is gonna take the pressure away. Pass it up to Bleh. Blez at the circles, rips a shot. Great save by Geef Sneef. Not high enough, though. You're going to have to do above the pads or better for these goalies, for sure.
Yeah, still just a goalie contest so far.
Yeah, and, I haven't seen any real testers besides that one from Radiohead Lover over the center, and he kind of shot it right at him. You got to test these goalies, and who's going to do it right now? Canoodle passes it behind. Radiohead going to collect in the offensive zone. A lot of time. Passes back, finds Marc-Andre. Jack in a foot race here with Novastar. He's going to win it. Pass it up to Radiohead. Radiohead can't collect though. Not Lad instead is going to take his time over here on the right circles. He's going to rip a shot, gets blocked by Canoodle, passes it back. Nobody. Jack actually picks it up. Huge shot, but Marc-Andre Pinky is there. Holy, I mean, the defense is just absolutely ripping on each
Yeah.
team now. They're starting to pick it up.
Miss you here by Jack.
Canoodle.
Oh.
Oh, good try there, Canoodle there to break up the play. Marc-Andre Pinky
Pinks
going to get a good
again.
50 here. Radiohead's going to be able to take a shot, and
Oh,
Rogue's
what a
going to
save.
take it and say no. Huge. That would have been top glove if he had one.
Again,
Marc-Andre Pinky is going to take it.
that all starts with Pinky, that play. He is quarterbacking this offense right now.
100%. Finding people down the field, taking his time, and just absolutely setting them up. He has been outstanding. And sometimes he's the only one on defense, and he's holding it down. Jack going to take it over the slot, back to the blue line, passes across to Nova Star. Nova Star is going to take it around, maybe a pass over the center. Instead, it hits the net. Canoodle taking it out. Passing up to Radiohead. Radiohead's going to make a little tap. Pass it up to Jack. Good pass, but it's a little bit behind. Jack can't collect. Not Lads going around to Nova Star. Nova Star is going to pass it up, but you know who's back there. Pinky's ready to collect. Keith Sneef not needing to pull out his signature dashes out for the puck every time. Marc-Andre Pinky seems to just be there.
Yeah, he's just there. And another player on the ice right now, Nova Star. He's beating the allegations right now. People are calling him Texas Zone at 2.0 recently, but he's looked good in this game and making good plays. Just still zeros in the scoreboard, though, for both sides.
Yeah, for sure. I'm not seeing a lot of the I mean, we are getting the stretch passes, excuse me. We're getting a lot of the stretch
A little
passes,
bit,
but they're not bad stretch passes by
Yeah.
any means. You know, sometimes they don't, but usually in that situation they have to. The only thing I see is a little bit of overhandling from a few people, but that's about it. Nothing huge. Someone's just got to break through here. I
Yeah.
mean, this is a great match.
Absolutely. And as we get into the first overtime here, 0-0, the High Rollers, 12 shots to the 3 shots of the Channel Cats. So Channel Cats, despite the game feeling very even, are totally getting outshot here. Rogue is keeping them in it.
For sure. Rogue is definitely keeping them in it, but like I was saying before, these are top tier goalies. We need tester shots. You can't just put it on his pads and hope that it goes in. These are guys that they're gonna block those every time. They're gonna be in front of it. You need to get it above the pads. That's what I'm looking for.
Might be a hot take, but put my boy Guap in. He's a great shooter.
Yeah, Guap's sitting on the sideline. So is Savo. They're ready to play if it's possible, but we'll see what they go to here. Jack's gonna take it over the midline, pass it across to Notlad. Not much going on. Pinky's gonna collect, try and find Canoodle up. Nothing much. Nova Star holding it down. Sends it up to Jack. Great pass, but he can't control it. He still does have it. He passes it to Blah. Good try on the shot, but he goes a little bit wide and a little bit slow.
Just an update
Jack's gonna
here.
take it.
Shout out Alley Cat for the update. The Rocky Mountain Reapers, #1 seed, go out in a shock, ending their season, get shut out twice in a row, swept by the Grizzlies.
That is surprising. I cannot believe the #1 seed got swept. I don't think that's happened, or not swept. Sorry, but eliminated.
Yeah.
But
0 goals.
that is a
Ooh.
huge swing. Jack's gonna take it here back in his zone, passing around to Nova Star. He's got a little bit of time opts to go back around to Notlab. He's got one defender in front of him. He's gonna opt to pass right away up to Jack. It's a 50 battle, but Marc-Andre Pinky's gonna kind of win. 50 again over the middle of the ice. Canoodle and Jack getting involved. Jack's gonna break out, try and pass it across the Radiohead. Oh my, and then we're gonna just go back to Marc-Andre Pinky
There we go.
firing.
Oh my
Good
God.
try on the redirect there from Canoodle or Radiohead. I don't know who got it, but they
Somebody.
both swung at it.
Yeah. Sticks out in front. Pinky again having a fantastic game.
Yeah, he is finding every option that every time there is an option, he's finding. He's doing a great job here. Jack's going to take it back in his own zone. Finds Not Lag, contested by Canoodle. Gets 50. Pinky again to collect. He's got Bledge in front of him. Instead, finds a good pass in Jack, but it's a little bit behind. Elliot collecting it up, sends it up to Canoodle. Canoodle's got one in front of him. Tries to find Pinky, but it's blocked. Nova Star. Oh, big 50. Almost over the net here.
There we
Elliot
go.
gonna pass over to center.
Oh.
Canoodle. Good try, but a little flub there. He wanted it. A little too much elevation on the stick
He
there.
had to pull his back in there and just couldn't get enough mustard on it. It was a great chance. Look out here.
Absolutely. Oh, Rogue coming out for the first time, I think, tonight to collect one. Pinky putting it off the ceiling. Nova Star is going to collect it. Back checked by Radiohead. Jack's going to get him in the front, though. He's going to take
There
two
we
on
go.
one.
Oh,
Jack's got
nice.
around one. And huge move. He gets stick lifted by
Oh.
Nova Star. Great fucking stick lift. Sorry. Oh, my God. Sorry. Great stick lift by Nova Star there. Huge move to save the goal for sure. Jack makes a tap back to Pinky in his own zone. He's going to try and collect there. He can't. Puts it back to Not Lad. Not Lad's going to take it over to the center. Or, sorry, take it over the boards. Jack's going to get a good tip on it.
Oh,
Big
Canoodle
50.
took a tumble.
Big hit there.
There we go.
Radiohead's in a perfect opportunity to 50 Nova Star. Oh. Nova Star holding it down on the other side of the ice, just like Pinky. He's doing a great job, too.
Oh, giveaway.
Jack gives it up to Blah. Oh, Canoodle saves it. Blunder there from Jack. That's okay, though. We got Canoodle bringing it back to his zone, trying to move it up the ice. Instead, goes across to Jack. Good collect there. Passes up to Radiohead. Can't make anything up out of it. It is... It's been a lot of guys are going for the tips now. I see a lot of the guys really trying to fight for
Yeah,
in front of the net
I like it.
priority or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I believe Radiohead or any of the Jacks
There we go.
could really pull it off. Oh, breakaway
Oh,
by
he does
my
it!
God, huge shot there by Radiohead. Sorry, I was lost in my camera. Easy breakaway. What a pass there to find Radiohead, and then was that 5-hole? Did he stand?
Hit the goalie, I think, and went off to the side.
That was a huge shot. Sorry, I was talking there. Great game. I mean, all I'm saying is, I think my prediction's gonna come true tonight. I think this second game may just well go to the Catfish if they can take home court advantage here.
Cassius, yes. And speaking of Skookle, we'll be right back. We're hopping on the plane, heading over there right now. We'll be right back, folks. All right, off the three, two, one. All right, we're back in Skookle. They're down 1-0, facing elimination. The High Rollers win with the Radiohead Lover goal in OT. He's the guy that can score on Rogue. He's the guy. He has a couple goals against Rogue in D3 and that big goal against him in D2. And we're here in Skookle now. The Channel Cat's going to try and stay alive. Rogue back in the crease. He had a phenomenal game one. Can't take that away from him. But he's going to fight to stay alive. This is the last team he's on, or he's gone entirely in the playoffs. D3 and D1 are finished for him. And you imagine Geeves Neef is going to play again here in Game 2. A good performance by him in Game 1.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't expect a lot of change-ups in the lines. Maybe from maybe from the channel cats here might want to give Geef a different look, but really, I mean, channel cats, it's their game to win, and it's it's a high rollers game to lose. They showed a pretty good performance. It was 50-50, but the shots just spoke numbers there, and they broke through at the very end.
And shout out Alley Cat in the booth with us now, doing the replay cameras for us. Give us a little rundown of that first matchup tonight. Oh,
Oh, you want it from me?
yeah. Let it rip.
Well, yeah, we definitely saw a bit of a surprise turn from the Sierra Nevada Grizzlies, because from my understanding, they were, let me confirm this to be sure, but yeah, they were only one regular season win that separated them from the playoffs and missing the playoffs. So to have them completely shut out the best team in D2 was just a complete surprise. We did see RMR falter a little bit towards the end of the season, but really it was like no one expected one of the best goalies in the league, Skull, to just be completely like not absent, but it's seeing something like that. It's unexpected, but that's why we live for these playoffs, the hidden stories of underdogs and everything else.
Yeah, and a great story there. I'm glad that you got to keep up on it. Um, that's awesome. I can't believe I can't believe the upset. Was this the first game in the playoffs, or was this? Sorry, I missed it. Was this
The
I
first
don't know.
series of D2 playoffs, yes. So with that, I believe, if I look again, I apologize. 1 second. So whoever wins here will go on to face the Sierra Nevada Grizzlies, the 8th seed, who honestly look pretty dangerous with their defense, which I think is the main story right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
agreed.
absolutely. And these teams are looking huge with their goalies. Showing a lot of defensive pressure. I think the defense is really putting it out there with Marc-Andre Pinky finding so many options the Florida Hawaiian High Rollers. I almost said Florida High Rollers. But yeah, huge defensive game. And shout out Alley Cat, my goat my goat goalie. Absolutely a stud in net.
Well, I do have to give a shout out to the team I'm backing up for, the High Rollers. So I am a little biased here, but I mean everyone's going to be biased for their own team. So go High Rollers. I'm looking forward to hopefully seeing them win.
Thank you, Allie. That was great. Yeah, the replay cam's gonna be sponsored by Alley Cat, setting it up for us
Yeah.
tonight.
Big shout out.
And it looks like they're starting out the game. It looks like the VSs are coming through. We're getting ready to start this one here. And Rogue, do you have any predictions on this one?
Well, Rogue is not in the booth tonight, but
Rogue, oh my
I'll make a
God,
prediction.
Rogue log.
I want to point out,
Sorry.
it could go either way. The High Rollers are going to be up to the test. The Channel Cats are going to be urgent to play. One player stepping out there for the Channel Cats. We almost missed him. Mouse playing tonight.
Yeah, Mouse subbing in for Blah, right? Or no?
I think
Who's he
so.
subbing out?
I think he's coming
Yeah,
out from
Blah.
Bleh.
Geef Sneef gonna come right out of the net the first time while we're talking that I get to see the Geef movement. That's one thing he's really known for.
Yeah. Yeah, he can really move it when he
Yeah.
needs to. And I still can't believe Guap isn't playing. I would put Mouse and Guap in, honestly. That's kind of unbelievable.
Yeah, show him a different lineup. Maybe they're holding on, waiting for one of these periods to come through, and then
Yeah.
maybe they'll sub in and super sub, get a score. Let's see it. Mouse gonna take it into the offensive zone here. Good tip. Marc-Andre Pinky back checking. Good block there. He's gonna pick it up too. He's gonna move it up the court. Gonna try and find Canoodle. It's a good pass. Canoodle gets a finger on it, but it's not good enough. I don't think he gets 50 by Notlab. Notlab behind the net. He's gonna take it around. Radiohead absolutely left him in the dust. He's going to take it up to the midline. He's going to go over the blue. He might rip a shot here. He gets around Jack's shot. just a little bit wide. Geef Sneef still there to contest. I seen the stick up. Marc-Andre Pinky gonna fight with Mouse. Mouse is making a little bit of a difference here. He's gonna try and find somebody. Nobody's across the net. Novastar gonna shoot it. Marc-Andre Pinky's gonna give it to Jack and then take it right away from him. Jack gonna try a
Ooh.
pass or a shot. I can't tell. Mouse is gonna collect it, put it around the net. Jack's gonna fight with Jack in the corner. And they're gonna hold it down. He's gonna try and pass it down low. Instead, Pinky's gonna send it back up. We're at the midline now. Notlad's gonna take it over his blue line. Passes up. Great pass to Jack here. He's gonna collect it. Get around Pinky. Shot!
Ooh.
Huge shot in the corner. Absolutely class pass there from the defender, Notlad.
Jack cuts right in.
Great opportunity.
Nice cut. Bang. Geef needs to stash him the wrong way, but it's hard to read that as a goalie, and that's a great move by Jack 2K.
Yeah, I was talking to Ali the other day, and it's a lot like penalty kicks in soccer. When it comes to a situation like that and you have a good shooter, sometimes you just got to take a guess, because if you sit there and wait for him, you're not going to be able to get to
Right.
it if they shoot it. Oh, another
one.
shot.
He's getting tested tonight.
Yeah, for sure. That's what I like to see from the channel cats. Sorry, I keep calling them the catfish. It is a catfish. Channel
is
cats are
catfish.
catfish.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is catfish. Jack taking it behind the net. Marc-Andre Pinky gonna take it away from him. He's got good control here. He's got Canoodle only. Oh, and Radiohead's on the far side. Shot instead. Novastar is blocked by James. Jack gonna get 50 by Jack over the midline.
Turnover.
Not lad on the half. Mouse is actually going to take it. Sorry. Ooh, huge shot there from top of the circles, but a little bit wide. Jack's going to try and find it over the middle. Instead, Novastar is going to collect in his own zone. Not a lot of pressure here. Sends it up to Mouse. Mouse gets a good tap to Jack, but Jack tries to shoot right away. Excuse me. It will not go in. Mouse going to take it in the offensive corner. Going to try a shot. Canoodle blocks it. Canoodle sending up to Radio. Radio getting a touch on it, but he has to 50 Novastar to do anything here. Notlad gonna put it back. Radiohead gonna take it away from him. Big blunder here.
Try.
Oh, great try there with the pass. Gonna miss Canoodle just by a little bit. Geef Sneef's gonna pass up to his teammate Radiohead here. He gets bumped by Canoodle. Mouse is gonna take it away from him. Mouse is gonna take a shot. Huge shot from the halfway line, but it does not fall. It's a little bit high. I don't think Geef even got a touch on it. Novastar taking over his blue line. He's going to pass. Nobody can get in front of the net, man. I mean, they are clogging it up tonight over the center, but what are you going to do? They got one through. You guys need to score now. Jack's going to take it in the offensive zone. Radiohead trying to 50 behind the net. Instead, Notlad's going to come out with it. Pass it up here to Jack. Jack's going to try and get a touch. He can't. Other Jack with 1K is going to take it in his corner. Pass around to Canoodle. Canoodle's going to take a touch. Try and take it up to Pinky. Can't do it.
Nice
Big
stick.
50s over the center. Canoodle.
Need this.
Big shot here by Canoodle.
Try.
Over the
There we
center.
go.
You couldn't quite do it.
Pressed it too much. Didn't
Just a
have to do
little
that.
too much there. Radiohead's going to take it behind the net. Going to keep the play alive here. He can't really do much. He's surrounded by everybody, but Canoodle's going to pick it up for him, and then it's going to drop in. Marc-Andre Pinky's lap, and that's the end of the period. Very eventful first period here, Log.
Very, very eventful. What a difference Mouse has made immediately for the Channel Cats, taking Blay off and putting Mouse on. Very good move. Not sure if he just wasn't available for the first game or what, but he's here, and it's made a difference across the entire lineup here. He's really connecting with Jack 2K very, very well, and for that reason, they're up 1-0.
Yeah, this is the first guy that we've seen that's really putting Pinky to the test, and I'm loving it. My parlay is about to hit. That's all I'm gonna say. Jack's gonna collect it at the mid. He's gonna dribble over the circles, take a shot. Novastar with a big block. You know, we haven't talked about him much tonight, but Novastar has really been holding it down on defense.
Oh my God!
My God! Radiohead's going to get a good 50 behind the net here and put it right behind Rogue's
Let's take a look at that.
pads.
Good angle here, Elliot. This looks good. We'll get a close up here. Right behind Rogue.
Oh, huge.
Radiohead, the Rogue Killer, strikes again. And it's tied at 1.
Yet again, Radiohead's really, I mean, he's a phenomenal player, phenomenal offensive threat. I think he's, going to take it over the midline. Can we have another goal here? He's going to take a shot, Rogue.
Deflected.
It's in front.
It's nearly a
Huge
change
play
up
there from Pinky.
Kind of blocked
really
a little,
wants
then it
it.
slowed down in speed. Almost beat Rogue.
Yeah, Rogue put into the test for sure, and I'm glad everybody's firing now. Seems like both teams are firing on all cylinders. They're ready to play, and who's going to give up the second one? It's got to end at some point. Canoodle's going to have a try here from the top of the circles. Instead, Notlad's going to collect it after the rebound, pass it to Jack over the center. Jack's going to take a shot here. Huge deflection by Rogue. It was
Huge.
almost top bins.
Massive.
Top bins, sorry.
Top bins, keeping his team in it, though. Look out here.
Oh my God, this is just an exhilarating match. They keep getting opportunities here. Novastar going to put it on net. Geef Sneef's not falling for any of that weak stuff. Radiohead's going to take it. No, Canoodle's going to try and do two people instead. He gives it up to Notlad. He's going to collect in his own zone. Put it up to Jack. Jack's got a little bit of time here. Jack's going to go around 1, maybe 2. He has to pass it up. Nobody's up there. Pinky is, though. Pinky's going to send it back to Jack with 1K. He's going to take it over the midline. Jack's passing it to Canoodle. Novastar, huge deflection again. Geef's out of the net by a mile. That's a Geef I know.
Yeah.
Radiohead's going to collect it. Pass it back to Jack. Jack's going to block it. Notlad's going to take it in the corner. Pass it up to Jack again. Jack's going to go across to Mouse. Mouse is one-on-one with Radiohead. He gets around him. Gets around
Nice
Jack
moves.
as well. Huge pass up to Jack. Oh, my God. Good
It's still alive.
opportunity
Oh.
here. Oh, my God. Mouse is just trying to keep his team on top here. He's putting opportunity after opportunity on here. Jack's going to go over the center again. Pass it to Mouse. Oh, my
no.
God. We have shot after shot here. Jack's going to take it
There we go.
again. Oh, my God. Both teams just putting absolute pressure on. They cannot.
This is
He's going back and forth. Firefight tonight.
Here. Mouse misses the goal, and that's a nice shot by Jack. He's back in it. He got his ping down by 1, and he's popping off now. They just back the high rollers and Geef Sneeves into a corner there, and that's great forecheck and pressure by the Channel Cats.
Yeah, and 1 goal here has to
Here we
feel
go.
like 5. Mouse gonna try and put another one on instead. Canoodle takes it out. Notlad gonna try and keep it alive instead. Pinky's gonna let Jack take it out of his zone. He gets 50 by Mouse. Mouse gonna collect it. Trying to make a difference again. He's gonna make a
There we go.
huge pass here to
Ooh.
Jack. Geef Sneef. It was a lame shot, but Geef Sneef still made a little tip on a Mouse with a huge shot. Shot after shot. Geef is really getting put to the test here, Log.
Absolutely, and I don't have the sheet on hand right now, the master sheet, but I wonder. Oh, look out!
Oh my God!
I wonder if Mouse is a 50% player in D2 as well. If he is, this is the only game he can play in the series. But if he isn't, they'll have him for Game 3, and if there is a Game 3, and so far he's just been electric for the Channel Cats.
Yeah, outstanding here from Mouse. Mouse is really just making a huge difference, finding every opportunity to put his team on his back. And, you know, as of this moment, huge shot. As of this moment, I'm giving him the star, but we got a lot of game to play here. Notlad's going to take it out of his zone. 50 by Mark Andre, who's up the ice for once. Instead, Jack's going to take it at his midline. Get 50 by Jack. Mouse. No, Canoodle's going to take it. Canoodle's got a little bit of room. Notlad's going to get there too quick, though. Novastar going to try and make a little move here. He's at the midline. He's going over the blue line. He tries a shot, and Geef Sneef makes an easy save there. Notlad back in his own zone to collect here. They just cleared it out. He passes it up to Novastar. Novastar makes a good stop. Passes it up to Jack. Great connection here. We're seeing some electricity. Huge shot from Jack. Good save by Sneef, but you got to get it up a little bit. they're looking to get 3-1 here. You need a lead like that at a time like this. You don't want any doubts in this second game.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're finding out now Mouse is a 50% player, so he can only play in this game. Honestly, a great call putting him in game 2.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm one to speak on it. We had in my D3 games, we have Laverne, and we didn't play him the first game. And luckily, we didn't need to play him the second game, but we were saving him for when we needed him. And I think that's the best thing you can do with a 50% player.
Yeah, I think it is too. The only team we've seen to the opposite is the Salem Covenant in D3. Buzz Flibbett's team taking the risk putting Anarchist, their 50% player, in off rip, which worked out for them, but you put yourself in a really bad position if it doesn't, and you lose the game, and now one of your best players is gone.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's why you pick up the 50% players is to make a difference. And Mouse absolutely proving that right now. Anyways, back to the game. Jack's going to take it out, put it back into Radiohead. Radiohead's got it in the corner. He makes a good move here on Jack, but Jack is not having any of it. Takes control, trying to get around 1K. Passes it up to Mouse. Mouse is going to get stuffed by Pinky. Novastar going to come up a little bit. Canoodle's
Nice.
going to rip it away from him. Canoodle, there's a lot of stick tapping going on. Canoodle might have an opportunity here. He's getting around
Here we go.
Novastar.
Oh!
He tries it. No luck there over the center. Geef Sneef coming out of his goal again. This is what I like to see from Geef. Oh, man, that shit. I love that shit.
That
I
was a
love
great pass.
Geef.
Oh!
Oh, my God. Almost a goalie assist there. Radiohead putting a great opportunity on. I think Rogue got a stick on it.
That was a phenomenal
Mouse.
save.
Mouse taking it in his
Here we
zone.
go.
Another pass.
Oh!
Jack with a sitter. Absolutely done in Geef here. Geef, nothing to do here. You can't play 2-on-1 with the goalie with these kind of players.
Yeah, you can't. East
What?
super dash. Just missed it. And 3-1 Channel Cats. What a goal. The clear out there. Pinky with it. Gondre Pinky. Clears all the
I'm
way.
back.
Canoodle, welcome back.
Jack gonna take it over the center.
Oh, look at
Big
this.
shot
Oh.
here. And instead, Radiohead's gonna take it in the corner. He's gonna try and make a move here. He can't really. Notlad's gonna stuff him in the zone. Jack with a big
Oh.
opportunity here. Puts it top right, but it goes right off the crossbar. Huge shot there. They're trying to get back in this.
As a
Mouse.
must score there. Jack just hits the post.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the third period. It's do or die time. Or Radiohead, Elliot, either way, he's gonna put a shot on it. Nothing with a Rogue. They're putting a lot of pressure on him, but it's not really falling for him right now. It's a 50-50 game. Mouse is gonna 50 both players, take it into his zone. Geef Sneef's there. Geef Sneef gonna pass it up. To Mark Andre right on his shoulder. He's gonna take it at the blue line. He gets around one player, I mean. Jack's gonna stop him. Take it 1-on-1 with Geef Sneef. This is another opportunity here.
Here we go. Great
Huge
save.
shot. Geef Sneef. Great save. Another shot by Notlad. Notlad trying to get it there. Instead, Radiohead Lover is gonna take it out of his zone. He's at the halfway line. He can't do anything because Notlad's there. Notlad's gonna take it. No, instead Jack 50s. Novastar getting it up the ice. They're probably just trying to ride this game out here, Log.
Yeah. Being up 2 goals here. You got Rogue, your guy in net. That's exactly what they're going to do.
Yeah, you need to not worry about offense here and just play a lot of defense. And I see 2 guys staying
this
back
up.
in a majority, but he's still going to take it away. Jack at the circle is going to try and find somebody over the center. Geef's there. He puts it over the center himself, but nobody's there. Pinky's going to take it. Try and find him on the cut, but instead Radiohead's going to miss it. I don't know what happened there, but Notlad's going to collect it. He's going to try and find Jack up the ice. He can't. Marc-Andre Pinky trying to keep his team alive here in his zone. Passes it up. It gets 50 by Mouse, or stopped by Mouse. Mouse finds Jack across. Another opportunity here. Big shot, but Canoodle is going to stop it before it even starts. Canoodle going to go into the offensive zone here. taking a little opportunity. Tries to find Radiohead. Radiohead tries to find Jack. Can't do it. Jack's gonna take control, put it back into Canoodle. They know they have a lot of pressure here. Tries to find Radiohead over the center. Can't do it. Again, Radiohead gonna take control. Find it yourself, kid. Come on now. Marc-Andre Pinky gonna lose it to Mouse. Mouse gonna take it over the center. Gets to the blue line. Can't do very much here besides pass. Tries to
Oh
pass it,
my
Jack.
god.
Jack almost puts it in, but it's blocked. No 5-hole tonight. Radiohead gonna try and take it over the center. He gets a good 50 into the offensive zone. Novastar's gonna collect though. Not Lad's gonna pass it up. Novastar almost gets a stick on it. They're pulling the goalie
Yeah, I
now.
like it. You have to. Well, that's
Big
it.
shot from Jack. That'll be the end of the game. It's impossible to come back now.
Gifts to the bench. Just doesn't work out though.
Yeah.
Tough angle for Jack though. Nice shot.
Yeah, man. And I thought, hold on, sorry. My alarm was going off to turn off the fish light for the fish cam. But a lot of opportunities here with Mouse in the game. But now the real question is, how are they going to win without Mouse in the game?
Yeah, I mean, you can tell, him in the game just added so much horsepower for the Channel Cats, and the High Rollers could not keep up whatsoever. With him gone, maybe it'll give him a boost. Here's what I want to see. I want to see Guap come in, man. I think keep Bly out and put Guap in. I can't believe they're
and
not
it
playing
looks
him.
like we might just have him coming in.
I
He's
like
the
it.
only one without a crown on his team, and
I
it
like
looks
it.
like he's coming in.
Guap will come in. We'll be
Guap
right
and-
back. We're going back to the High Rollers here.
Oh yeah, I forgot. All right, see you after the flight,
Right.
buddy.
Right back. Is it ready? All right.
What's going on, guys? We are back in. Oh, they're gonna go right to
They're
the
gonna go right
face-off
into it.
here, but we're back in Hawaii, and right, I believe we're back in Hawaii, and
Yes,
we're
we
going
are.
into the grudge match here. Two outstanding goalies, but absolutely, picked them apart last game with Mouse.
Yeah, do or die game 3 here. Only the second time in the entire PHL we've seen a do or die game here. Game 3, it was the Revolution last time. They made a comeback from behind series win. Look out here. Ooh. There's a come from
Huge
behind
shot.
series win against the Ice Daddies. The Revolution then lost against the Caribou. They were just outmanned. The Caribou played great. But here we are, the Channel Cats looking to do what the Revolution did and bring it back.
Yeah, the Caribou are pretty good in my opinion. But Canoodle's gonna take it over his blue or the opposing blue line. Instead, it's gonna fall back to Marc-Andre Pinky. He's gonna take it over the midline, try and find Canoodle up the ice. He kind of does. He's behind the net, tries to find
you
a
go.
pass. Instead, he gets stick lifted. Jack gonna put another shot on. Radiohead is gonna collect it in the corner. He's gonna have somebody behind, but Novastar's gonna stop it. We're going up to Jack here. Jack's going to pass it up to Guap. Guap in a great spot here to take it in the corner. He's going to get... Oh, he's 50-50 with Marc-Andre Pinky. He's still fighting for it, and Jack's going to come in to help him out. Marc-Andre Pinky's going to walk away with it, though. Radiohead going to try and dance over the midline. He gets a good body on Guap, tries to pass it back. The Jacks
Ooh,
are fighting.
Chino,
Jack sends it up.
in chat real quick, I'd agree with you, but Mouse is a 50% player, so he cannot play game 3. He's out, buddy.
Oh, did he say that?
Yeah,
he
he said,
put
don't
Mouse
fix it
back
if
in?
it ain't broke.
Yeah, no,
But,
he is a
nah.
50% player. He can only play one game tonight. And, Guap's a great sub. Marc-Andre Pinky, though, going to try and find a pass over the center row. Great save. Not Lad, going to keep it out of his zone. Jack's going to take it over the midline. And Jack 1K is going to take it into his zone. He's got a lot of time here.
But
He's gonna take a good look up
you brought
right.
up Guap
Radiohead.
briefly. He is absolutely the guy they should be playing, and he's getting some ice time. Love the dude. That's a great choice by the captain, not lad.
Yeah, absolutely. Not Lad making a great decision there. Guap's a guy that obviously has a lot of uh sorry, what is it called? He has a lot of
Ooh,
potential, sorry, but he also has been improving a lot. Huge shots here. Jesus. I just know that the goalies are holding it down when it gets
yeah,
closer.
absolutely.
But
Guap is
Geese,
also a PHL veteran and over 30 points in D3 this season. So another reason he should be playing tonight. Absolutely.
yeah, and they have the depth chart to do that. Not a lot of teams are fortunate enough to do that. Jack gonna try
Ooh,
and shot here over Geese Sneef. Rings off the bar about 8 times. Radiohead gonna collect it at his blue line. Nobody's up there. Nova Star gonna collect in his own zone now. Nova Star gonna take it up. Gonna try and find a pass across. It gets blocked a little bit. Not Lad's still there. Gonna try and find a cross. Marc-Andre Pinky's gonna intercept here. He's got a little bit of room. He can make a shot or a pass here. He opts for the pass.
oh,
Canoodle, great shot there, but or not great shot, great pass there, but the shot was a little weak. Marc-Andre Pinky making himself known for sure here in this third game. Geef Sneef gonna try and come out. He's gonna pass up to Radiohead Lover. Radiohead's gonna take it over or the opposing blue line. Guap over it. Notlad's gonna come out with it though. Notlad gets 50 by a Canoodle. A little bit of an opportunity here. Canoodle trying to make some moves, pass it back to Radiohead. Radiohead taking it behind the net,
great
passes
pass.
over the
Oh, just
center.
missed. Oh, that's a break.
Blows Jack. A
Here we
huge
go.
breakaway here. It could be a huge opportunity. Geef needs to make a save,
Oh,
and he
he
does. Jack
does.
fumbles a little bit. Huge opportunity
Maybe his
there.
ping went back up by 1.
Guav's got it back at the midline. Guav's going to get 50 by Jack. Instead, they're fighting with each other. Guap and Notlad, and Radiohead's going to walk out with
Here we
it.
go, radio.
Radiohead, top of the circles pass, and Canoodle misses it just wide. Jack and Geef Sneef's actually going to take it in his own zone. Everybody's tapping their sticks. They need the goalies to fuck up once here. Sorry, dude. I keep swearing. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But they need the goalies to mess up once here. And really, Geef Sneef's putting himself in that place, but he's good enough to not do it.
Let's get to intermission
He's,
now.
yeah,
0-0
sorry.
is your tie score here. Oh man, you wonder what's going through Rogue's head right now. He's been eliminated in D3 and D1, and this is it for him in do or die game 3. He's played phenomenal all series, but this is the time to lock in right now.
Yeah, and at this moment, it's got to be really good to know that your players can put up 4 goals, even though Mouse is out. You can't play by yourself, so he knows that the firepower is out there. They just got to find it.
Chino says bad comms from you.
Yeah, sorry, dude. Bad comms. You're right, bad comms. I'm so sorry. Guap gonna try and make a pass here. Elliott gonna take it over the midline. He's getting 50. Guap's
Here we go,
gonna
Guap.
take an opportunity
Here we go.
here. Huge deep
Ooh.
shot. Oh my, just a little bit wide. Testing Geef Sneef there. He's gonna get it behind the net again. Nothing there for him. Marc-Andre Pinky saying no. The outlet tries to pass it back, but it gets right to Jack. No, Canoodle's going to take it out of the blue line. And he's going to be one-on-one with Guap. Makes a pass. Can't get much out of it. Pinky. No, not lad. Sorry. Is going to collect. He's going to pass it up to Jack here. He misses it. Jack 1K is going to take it. Pass it up. Nobody's up there. Who's home? It's going to be Novastar. Novastar sends it up. Again, nobody home. We're looking at a D3 match at this point. Jack's going to try and take a shot.
Texas Tona will be proud.
Yeah, he would be proud. Radiohead. He's going to take it over to the midline. Try and get past Novastar. He almost does. Notlad instead is going to intercept it. Try and pass back around here. Novastar is going to collect it. Novastar passes up. Pinky's going to tap it, but Guap takes a shot, and it's just wide. Jack's going to keep it alive here in the corner. He's going to try and get around Canoodle. He does. Get around Radiohead, and he does. Jack still got control here. There's two guys over the center on the opposing ice. He takes a shot, and it's just wide. I think that was a save there. I couldn't tell.
I think it was
But
too.
Jack is absolutely trying to make a difference here, and it's going over the center multiple times. If he's not putting it over center, he's taking a shot. Jack, Jack taking over his blue line, passes to Radiohead. Radiohead just misses it. Instead, Guap passes up to Jack. Jack makes a little bit of a blunder. Jack with 1K makes
Oh,
a
and
great
nice
Russian.
Mishy.
2 moves, huge shot. Rogue's going to save it there. That was a great move there by Jack with 1K. He's going to stay in the offensive play. He's trying to at least. They're going to send it around to Guap. Guap's going to take it at the midline. Good pass up to Jack, but there's a lot of coverage. Notlad's going to
There you
collect.
go.
Take a shot here. Geef Sneef's making a routine save. Canoodle's going to try and get the threat out of here. Instead, he gets met by two of the red players. Jack's going to take it back into his zone. Canoodle right on him, though. See if he tries to make a move to get around him or makes a pass. He does make the pass. He's one-on-one now. Huge
Oh!
pass over the center by Radiohead to Canoodle there. Great opportunity. And these teams just seem to be absolutely clicking tonight.
Absolutely. It's a very much more even matchup here. It's starting to feel a lot more like game one since Mouse has stepped off the ice.
Yeah, absolutely. And things aren't as lopsided. And you guys gotta put on a show for your 50 percenters because you get to that I don't know if it's next round or the round after
There
that
you
for
go.
these
Ooh!
guys.
What's
Ooh.
behind Rogue?
Behind Rogue. Oh. But I don't know if next round is best of 5, but it is for us and in D3. And if it is, your 50 percenters can play 2 of the games instead of 1. So that is a huge difference. I mean, it's technically the same, I guess, kind of, but getting 2 games ahead would be huge.
Yeah,
And we're
absolutely.
gonna pick back up the action. Notlad's gonna get 50 in his own zone. Nova Star's gonna try and pass up to Guap. It's very close. It's a little fast. He's gonna get contested by Jack. Makes a okay pass, but Canoodle there to break it up. Radiohead's gonna take it over the center. Try and find Canoodle on the other side of the ice. Canoodle's gonna take it. Pass it over the middle. Good block by Notlad to stop the Radiohead lover's shot. He's going to take it over the opposing blue line. He's got a shot here.
Oh!
And it goes double post and out. Great shot there by Notlad to try and take
What
the
a
lead.
shot. Maybe Geef's got a
Yeah,
piece
and
of it, not sure, but it goes right by the netting. You saw the netting move there. Oh,
Jack,
wow!
absolutely a huge opportunity again. Give Sneef getting put it to the test here, Log.
Yeah, there's chaos in his end here as his team needs to dump it out.
Yeah, he wasn't used to this in the first game. The second game he was, so maybe he's a little more tuned up, ready to play against some high competition
Right.
here in this third period. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you looking to see here in the third period? Because it's a do or die for both teams. Both teams are playing electric. It's just going to come down to one play. What are you looking for here? It's got to be a connection
It's going to be
between.
close. I mean, it might be a 1-0 game. If it's a high rollers, I'm going Elliot, Radiohead lover. He is the rogue killer in PHL. And if
Yeah.
the Channel Cats take it, I'm going to go Guap here, honestly. Guap or maybe not Lad.
Yeah, both teams seem to really want it here, and they're not letting a lot of weak stuff through. Most of the shot opportunities are great ones. Someone's just got to make the full opportunity count. Jack's going to make a good pass here against Radiohead. Noodle's going to take it in the offensive zone. He gets around one, gets 50'd by the second. He still got it. Notlad's going to take him. Novastar's going to collect it in the corner, pass it up to Guap. Guap has it. He's one-on-one with Jack. There's one more behind him. He takes a shot. Geef
Ooh,
Sneef.
good save.
Easy stuff. Maybe a little wide, but Geef getting a stick on it either way. Canoodle clearing it out of his zone. Good decision. Notlad going to put it back in. Marc-Andre Pinky gets a little bit of a body on Guap, puts it up to Radio. Radio's going to take it at the top of his own circles. Passes it up. Guap, a little bit of a steal here. Gets 50 by Radio. Then Canoodle's going to put it into their zone. It's going back into the, I forget, blue team corner. All right, I keep saying FFA. The Hawaiian High Rollers, HHA. Or
HHR, yeah. That's a weird one.
HHR. Yeah, HHR. But Guap going to take into the offensive
Guap.
zone here.
Oh.
Good opportunity. But he's going to get stuffed there. Not Lad. Going to put it nowhere where his team can get it. Canoodle's going to take control. Try and find a pass here. Radiohead picks it up at the top of the circle. So shot. Good try there from Jack on the tip, but nothing going through. Still 0-0 here. Marc-Andre Pinky's going to put it up to his teammate Jack. Elliott's going to try something there. Can't do very much. Jack's with 1K is going to take it over in his offensive zone. Pass back to from Rogue there. He's got
Nice,
1-on-3. Pinky's going to try and make an opportunity here. Canoodle's behind to receive the pass. Sends it around back to...
There it is, Pinky!
To Pinky. Pinky's the guy I got scoring this goal. You guys heard it in game 1. He's taking every opportunity he has. He's just going to keep shooting. I think he really has the willpower to get it done here. But Jack going to collect it behind his net. Pass back to Notlad. Notlad's at the top of his circles. Passes it up to Jack. Jack's at the half line. Passes up to Novastar. Nothing going for him.
It is truly an even matchup here. Alley Cat, shout out on the stats here. Shots are 7-7 right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Both teams are absolutely clicking on all cylinders. And you got to wonder what was going on in the first game. And if this team can put this together in the finals, if they advance, what Mouse can absolutely do for them if they can put up a performance like this against any team.
Yeah.
Great, absolutely great team play from both teams here. While Notlad picks it up in his defensive zone, finds Guap, but misses a little bit. Jack gonna pass back to Geef Sneef. And then Canoodle's gonna take it at midline, try and pass it up, but nobody's home. Novastar gonna pass it. Oh, he's gonna shoot! Oh my God! From the halfway
32
line. Holy moly!
Clip it.
Clip it from behind the halfway.
Oh my God!
And that is an almost impossible shot to save. You got to be right in front of it. That is a horrible thing to let Geef
Here we go.
see. Oh, huge shot to try and get back into it. Nothing's going on there. Notlad going to take it out of his zone. Pass it up to Jack. Jack's not going to be able to collect it. Marc-Andre Pinky putting it back into his offensive zone, hoping to get something going. They don't have much time. Radiohead's going to take it at his blue line. Going to make a move around. Guap does. He's going to take his time here. He doesn't want to give up the puck easily. Passes it up to Canoodle. Novastar's there, though. Novastar going to try and make a play. Canoodle takes it away. Passing over the center here. Jack almost with a huge opportunity. Pinky going to come in. Trying 50 here. Jack with 2Ks. Jack puts it up the ice. There is one player above, and it's Guap. Guap, can you steal it?
Away.
It's 1v1. Take it, Guap. A huge save by Geef Sneep.
Huge save. Great shot by Guap, though. So close. Oh, look out. Oh, Pinky. Oh, my God.
Pinky. Oh, my God. Absolutely huge opportunity there.
18 seconds left.
Back in his zone. There's no time. Blue's got to make an opportunity
here.
He's going to try.
Geefs is off here.
Oh my
Sabo
God.
coming in.
Sabo's in.
It's 5 seconds.
Noodles on the front ice. Nobody can make a play here. Sabo's going to have the last shot.
There we go.
He cannot go. Great game there by the Catfish. The Channel Cats to take it back there.
Channel Cats win the series. What a way to finish it. Novastar of the GWG. I don't think anyone expected that. What a finish. Channel Cats will move on.
Huge game.
The handshake line getting ready here. Notlad leading it off. We'll let the moment speak for itself here as the players will talk and shake hands. Geef Sneef first in line. Rogue will finally win a playoff series and move on.
Yeah,
Good for
I
him.
was just gonna say that absolutely. Rogue was playing with, he had to play on a different gear tonight, and he absolutely did. It wasn't an easy test, and they get it done without Mouse here in the third game. Came back and absolutely put it on him, and a bit of an upset here, right? The
A
High
little bit.
Rollers were above that. Yeah,
It's a 5
it
versus
is
4, but a great matchup regardless.
yeah, great match there. An honor to commentate, and I love the goalie show, but they really turned it up in that third game. And I mean, it was shot after shot. We couldn't even have a side conversation without something ringing off the crossbar. So that was awesome.
Yeah, what a series, honestly. Maybe one of the most entertaining playoff series so far in D3 and D2. It's just electric.
Absolutely. And the Channel Cat's going to move on here to play the Grizzlies, correct?
I believe so. That'll be a good one.
Yeah, for sure. It's been a great season so far. And seeing people, I love seeing teams come from the bottom and take it back. I've always been a team where we, at least at Hobart, we try and, build up from the beginning of the season. I love seeing teams come together and really start to click like that. And they really put it together there in the third game.
Yeah, absolutely. Chino says you need to lock in because he has a green card now.
Oh yeah, all right, Chino. Hey, rust time. It is rust o'clock. We gotta play.
All right,
But
well,
anyways, Log, it was great casting with you, man.
yeah, it's a great show here. Great to do with you, bro. I appreciate you coming on tonight. Kind of a last minute notice for me, but appreciate you, dude. And that's all we got tonight, y'all. My name was Log, joined by Randy in the booth. Shout out to Alec Cat for tuning in too, helping us out with the replay camera and stats. And tomorrow we got D3 quarterfinals as well as D1 finals, resuming the next 3 games, 8:45. Y'all stay safe. Have a great night.
Oh, it's the Smudge. The Smudger down low. Shrimp Gumbo. Good defensive play. Kingtron. Kingtron tries to wrap it around. No chance. The defense really boxing off the offensive zone for the Smudge. Now it's a breakaway pass. Buzz flip it. Look out. He's got an open net. Oh, no. Buzz flip it. You have got to be kidding me. Well, now we know why he's in the booth more than the ice. No, I'm just kidding, Buzz. But, oh, man. His head is down. I've been there too, buddy. That was rough. 1-1 tie still. A chance for Buzz Flibbit to end it. Puff was thinking about coming out. Well, he did, actually. There's no thinking about it when you do it. And now they'll start all the way back in the Fire Ant zone. They're down low. They'll pass it up. It's Miku, number 39, for the Fire Ants. Typically a goalie, but he's taking a day off. Now Shrimp Gumbo. Good steal for the visitors. Shrimp Gumbo. Nice purple tape. Ooh, can't get around the defense.